Hey Zinky, how's it going? It's Nightmare. Just thought I'd kick it old school and bring you some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay for a change. Yep, Modern Warfare 2. Does anyone remember that game? Oh, it's back in its glory. As you can tell, this is everyone's favourite map to play. It's Wasteland, of course. This is actually the first game of Modern Warfare 2 I played that night. I thought I'd go on my old account, which by the way is slipknight_666, because I found it pretty funny, mainly because everybody associates Slipknot with the devil, and like the devil's number 666 is a sort of ironic gamer tag. But yeah, this is also an old that's my old PS3 account. Actually, the account must be about maybe 4 years old now, maybe 5 years old actually. It's quite a while back. But I thought it was level 80. I thought I had all my weapons and that, and then I remembered before Modern Warfare 2 came, before Black Ops came out, I remembered I hit Prestige, and I regretted that to say the least, because I had pretty much every gun with every attachment I ever wanted on it. I had my dual Desert Eagles and my tack knife and all that, and to come back and I'm level, what am I, like level 9 or something like that in this video. So yeah, that was a big letdown. But as you can see in this video, I'm using the SCAR with the red dot sight. My perks are Sleight of Hand, Stomp, Power and Steady Aim, and my kill streaks should probably be the UAV, Predator and Harrier. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. I suppose I should probably talk about the state Modern Warfare 2 is in right now. From what I've been playing with it, it's in full on easy mode right now. Modern Warfare 2, it's still get one-man army in danger close. You do have the odd, like 1 or 2 people at ground war, or like, as for domination, though, domination you don't really find that many people who have it. But yeah, it's not a very popular game anymore either. There's only about maybe 7,000 or 8,000 people online. So I mean, that sounds like a lot for any game, but Call of Duty standards, it's not actually a lot of people. It's a bit like on Modern Warfare 3, there's 300,000 people, between 300,000 and 600,000 people online at a time, depending on when America wakes up, that kind of thing. And on Black Ops there's about maybe 120, 150,000 on at a time, so there's always that. But it isn't very popular in terms of Call of Duty. It's a lot more popular than COD 4. COD 4 only has about, maybe, if you're lucky, about maybe 600 people at a time on. And World at War is even worse actually. World at War has about maybe 300 to 400 people at a time, the last time I was on anyway. But yeah, it seems like the only people who actually play Modern Warfare 2, out of all the games I've played, you either go up against a team of people who are very good, or you go up against a bunch of randoms who are very bad. There's never a middle ground. There's never an average player. Either the people you go up against are very good, or they're very bad. And for the most part, it seems like they're very bad. Like the only good players that go back on that, I think it's just a case of let's play some Modern Warfare 2. Let's take the mick, but apparently they're heavily outweighed by the amount of stupidity that's in this game. As you can see, my trusty Spaz 12, everything else going to plan, and yeah, not really sure what else I can say about this gameplay other than the fact that we win pretty badly, 200 to 140 odds I think. Pick up the TAR 21. Well, on the subject of winning, I actually just watched a video. You probably may not have noticed the transition. Some of you with a good ear might have. This is a second take because my partner walked in and decided that she wanted something to eat, so I had to put the dinner on. So yeah, the joys of living in your own home, you know. But yeah, I watched a video on the Yaush network, which was called Win-Loss versus Kill-Death and which is more important. Now, the guy had brought up some interesting points, like there's certain variables, like not variables in the game, variables outside the game, such as family, time to play, that kind of thing, what determines how your win-loss. That's a very elaborate way of looking at it. I'm going to put it pretty simple, and the way I see it is that kill-death ratio only applies if you're a team deathmatch player, a free-for-all player, that kind of thing. You know, game modes that don't have any objective, game modes like kill confirmed, like well, there is only team deathmatch, free for all, kill confirmed, team defender as well. I suppose you would want to have a good kill death ratio for that, because it is all about kills. Double points for kills with the flag, if I remember correctly, but that's straight to Modern Warfare 3, you know. But win-loss, I'm going to apply to every other game mode except Slayer games. So I apply that to Domination, to Demolition, Search and Destroy, Headquarters, Sabotage, everything like that. That's game modes where your win-loss is the statistic that's important. And win-loss is harder to maintain than kill-death ratio, purely because you can do well on your own for kills and deaths, can't do well on your own for wins and losses. In order to win every game that you play, 9 times out of 10 you're going to need at least 2 or 3 other people that you know in the same game as you, in your team, and you have to communicate with them. If you're playing a 6v6 and you're in with a bunch of randoms, if the other team has a couple of players, then odds are they're going to win. I should say if the other team has a couple of players that know each other, then odds are they're going to win. If they didn't have any players, then obviously you'd win by default. But yeah, it's a simple key that communication conquers. And if you play Domination with a party, you probably realise that there's these people that have win streaks of about maybe 130 and like 180, those kind of win streaks. That's purely because every time they've logged in, they've played with a party, a full party. So obviously it's much better because they don't get annoyed as much, they don't get frustrated, they don't do stuff they shouldn't do out of frustration, that kind of thing, and it keeps the game flowing. So there's that. So I play Domination, and I play Team Deathmatch every now and again if you want to list it as well, but win-loss is the stat that I consider more important. I don't have a lot of friends that play Call of Duty, or at least I didn't. I have a few now that still play it every now and again, but I can't even remember win-loss ratio from my Slipmate account. You know, I think it's like 1.2 or something like that. It is above 1, I know that much. Or it's close to 1 at least. I can't actually remember. Hopefully, I know my Modern Warfare 3 win-loss is above 1. I think it's just barely above. I think it's like 1.05 or something like that. It's just above 1. I've started to win a lot more since I've been playing with a full party a lot more often when I play Modern Warfare 3. My Battlefield win-loss is about 1.8. I've got a very good win-loss on Battlefield, and I've got a 1.96 kill death ratio to go with it as well, so I'm a pretty good Battlefield player if I do say so myself. I'm a pretty good Call of Duty player if I do say so myself. I consider myself above average. I'm not like super amazing, you know, like XCal and XJaws and anyone else that has a fucking X in front of their name for some reason. Should probably change my PSN to X Slipknot, and maybe I'll do better. But yeah, that's beside the point. I suppose if I put an I in front of it, I'd be more popular. You know, like the iPad, the iPod, all those fucking things. But that's just taking the mick now. Yeah, I consider myself average, and I do consider win-loss to be more important than kill-death ratio in the majority of players. And in the majority of players, I see the same trend. If they have a high kill-death ratio, they have a low win-loss. If they have a high win-loss, they have a low kill-death ratio, and that's purely just because they're sacrificing themselves for the objective, which is what you should do. But there's always the argument, I bought this game, I'll play the game the way I want. If I want to kill whore in Domination, I will. Fair play to you, well done. But as I said, I consider win-loss more important. Now, since coming up to the last minute of this video, just very quickly, come and check out my channel. I post content regularly, every 3 days usually. I get some new content up. I do Let's Plays, and I do Battlefield and various Call of Duty games. And of course, I try to bring as much content forward as I can. My internet's very shitty right now, but that's changing. As of the 8th of August, I'm getting 60 meg cable as opposed to the 10 or so meg I get down my phone line. But I'll be upgrading to 60 meg cable, higher speeds, so I'll be able to upload a lot more. And hopefully I'll be able to get a new computer soon as well, now that I have just done an interview for a new job. If I get that job, I'll be making more than enough money to buy a new computer. So if all goes to plan, then things on my YouTube channel are going to pick up quite a bit, and that's the end of this game. Perfect time. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to check out my channel and like the video. See